Welcome to a great scene here. Excitement and energy flowing in the stadium as we get ready for this week's Game of the Week. We can only hope that it matches the hype. We have a mid-season matchup of two teams that have earned a top 25 ranking, so a good test for both teams with playoff implications on the line. We'll see a team that's had a chance to rest from a bye week, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on the 21st ranked team, the North Texas Mean Green. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The Sooners will kick this deep to get us going. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Two backs now flanking the quarterback. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Pitch play to the back. Breaking free at the 35. Brought down after a big gain and a first down. Defense, no answer for the option that time.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game. Boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
So one play moves the ball to the 41. Another first down.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Not easy to bring down. The quarterback finally gets the job done. That gain sets up a third down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Looking for a gap. It's Padrino. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They'll tackle him for a small gain. Needed a lot more on 3rd and long. The Sooners will line up to punt it away. This one will be fair caught. Here comes the North Texas offense back on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Caught over the middle. It's Valdez. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Chris, man, I have no idea how you let that guy get that open. You know for a fact, all week long, in fact, they brought it up in our meetings yesterday, that they've got to stop this receiver, and then you lose track of him, and they're lucky that didn't go as a touchdown.
Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. You're right. He shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
That's a quick tackle, but they pick up solid yardage on that short throw.
Well, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Out of the gun now on third down. Catch is made. Room to run here. Tackle made after a big gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Penalty makes it first down and 20. QB decides to keep it here. Finding space at the 20. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a first and goal from the 10.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to three receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
He'll pitch it. Powering through the defender. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, North Texas. Took some extra time in the weight room, paying off on that one.
What a job shedding tackles, crossing that goal line. And if you're this defense, you've got to focus a bit more on the fundamentals and wrapping up, because poor tackling teams get exposed by running backs like this.
The kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. That one sails out of the back of the end zone with the touchback. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. He hands it off from the gun. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Second down play coming up for this offense. Looking to pass. It's Higgins. Makes a quick catch. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. And the Sooners will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Second down, we're going to throw it. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete. Offense looking to convert on third and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky fourth down decision? He has first down yardage at the 46. The Sooners offense is on the move now.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Pass complete. It's second down now. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a third and 4. Grab behind the line. It's Harbor. They go backwards on that third down completion. Sets up a fourth down. The Sooners will send their punt team onto the field. They're going to kick it away for the second time. Oh, and the punt will land just beyond the goal line and miss an opportunity to pin the opponent back. North Texas's offense is back out there now. Let's see if they can keep that passing game pass position. Very efficient and precise. Running with purpose. Ball carrier brought down, but a flag's on the field. Let's check out this call. Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Opening play of the drive. Quick throw to the left. He's swarmed by the defense.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks. A solid run, good for first down yardage. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Looking to set up a screen pass here. We're finally able to stop him, but the defense is fooled a bit on that screen play. It's a solid game for a first down. High completion, good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
This defense has got to do a better job in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, and this offense could have 50 on you by the end of this game.
He'll toss it to the back. Tackle made, but it's enough for the first down. A well-executed option play.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch. It's Joslin. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
I like the idea of mixing it up from time to time because you can't be too predictable. But the execution was a little bit off on this one. We're going to have to go back to the drawing board.
And they get him down to wrap up the first period of play.
The end of the first quarter. With the score, North Texas 7, Oklahoma 0.
We begin the quarter with a crucial play, offense setting up for this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And it's picked off in the end zone.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
He'll hand it off. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They'll run it from the gun. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
Boy, this defense is strong up front. Linebackers are flying downhill, able to make plays against this run game. Now they get this offense to another third down. Now you pressure that quarterback and try to build on the lead.
Back to pass. It's Higgins. Lets it fly to the wideout. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Whoa, talk about a big hit there. I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical 3rd down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to 4th down.
Fair catch made near the 45. And the Mean Green offense is back on the field now. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. We got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
They'll try to run it with the option. But a quick stop by the defense. Gain just 2, so it's 3rd and 8. They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Short throw complete to the tight end. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up 4th down.
Really tight coverage here by this defense. Now, they give up the pass underneath, but do a nice job of rallying to the football to keep him short of that 1st down marker. And now we've got a decision here on 4th down.
Looking to scramble. On the run here, lets it go. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. 1st and 10 now for the offense. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Mean Green. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now.
And as we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the 1st quarter to establish the lead, the 2nd quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
Kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. Now they get set to kick it away. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. And the Sooners come to the line in the hurry-up.
I still love to see Oklahoma run the football and be able to show people they can get 1st downs by running the ball. I know their quarterbacks have been great in recent years, but the Sooners, when they want to be able to run the ball, you know they're going to run it. You still can't stop that offensive line and a great dynamic back. So good job here by the Sooners. Move the sticks.
And here's the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Offense trying to move into scoring position if they can convert 3rd and short here from the 50. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Catch made by the tight end. Tackle made at the 41. That's 1st down yardage. The Sooners pick up enough yards to move the sticks. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line. About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. Back to throw. It's Higgins. Looks to the left for a quick throw. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. The offense won with the hurry-up. Looking to pass here on second down. Using his legs on the scramble. Oh, and now he fumbles the ball. Looks like the defense has it.
Chris, anytime a quarterback starts to take off and scramble, the defense is alert to try to get to him and dislodge that football. He gets some positive yards, but he doesn't take care of the ball and secure it, and they're able to knock it away.
He's going to lose yardage there. The defense closed in and forces him out of bounds. Costly holding penalty there. Backs him up 10 yards. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Runs through the defender. That'll pick up the first down. He's brought down to the 21.
Chris, everybody in the stadium, including this defense, knew they were going to run the football just to get it away from the shadow of their own goal line. What's amazing is they were able to pop a big run like that. And if you're the defensive coordinator, it's got to be one of the most frustrating things. But let's give credit to the offense. They blocked it well and made it happen.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And the wideout goes in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. We're gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
There's the handoff. They're able to tackle the ball carrier there.
No gain on the play. Brings up third down.
So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
On third and short, the offense coordinator has his entire playbook open. You could run it or you could throw it. Either one's available. They chose to go through the air here. They're just not able to hit it.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team there.
And the Oklahoma offense will take over. First and 10.
And the Sooners offense is back on the field. They moved it well last time. Got across the 50, but then fumbled the football away. Tackle made, but there's a flag down on the field. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down here for this offense. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. Tackle is made. That's a short gain, well short of the marker.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Back to pass. It's Higgins. Dumps a short throw down to the running back. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. There's a screen pass to the running back. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage. The Sooners will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Well, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards and a first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The game makes it second and medium. They're going to run it. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Makes a quick grab. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. And the Sooners will line up to punt it away. Ball lands at the 5. It doesn't check up. Bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the North Texas offense back on the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Incomplete. Second down coming up.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
It's caught downfield. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Receiver in motion now. It's an option look. The back's got it on the pitch. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Extending the play now. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. Costly hold, nullifies the play, backs him up 10 yards. Important second down play coming up. And he drops back in the gun. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Escapes the sack. And the defense says not again. They wouldn't let him get loose for the scramble. Brought him down for a short gain. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Second down after that run on the previous play. Offense looking to throw the ball. And he's got it. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Caught quickly. Finding space at the 20. Hard running through a tackle. And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Here's 1st and goal, a chance to really build this lead before halftime. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Oh, he can't come up with the catch in the end zone. It's going to be second down now.
Anytime you're snapping the ball inside the 10-yard line, we always know for the quarterback the windows are tighter and they close much faster. He's got to do a better job of getting the ball out quick.
And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, North Texas.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
Try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Attack on the PAT, and it's 21-0. So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get us top and preserve that momentum. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. The Sooners will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. To throw, it's Higgins. Finds an open target on the left side. And he's brought down, but that strong stiff arm helped him for a first down. Here comes the up-tempo offense. First down, looking to throw the ball. And he lofts it toward the sideline. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge game, but he could not collect it. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
Just a really good job by the corner here, recognizing this wide receiver screen. Because he was so quick to react, when the receiver makes the catch, he's right there to make that tackle.
On third down, he drops to throw. And it's incomplete. They tried a desperation pass there as time runs out in the first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's take it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And they'll kick it away now to get this third quarter underway. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Oklahoma offense is back on the field. And it falls incomplete.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Moves the ball up to the 30.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
They punted 4 times already, on the verge of a 5th, but they can't convert this third down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Not a great return, but the important thing, the pick wipes out a scoring threat. They'll set the offense up at the 31. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Here's the handoff on a counter. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Oh, and he's in. He's got some room. Can he get there? Touchdown, Mean Green. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
Chris, you think this guy, when he went to bed last night at the team hotel, thought he would score not 1, not 2, but 3 rushing touchdowns in one game? What a day.
Here comes the point after attempt. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. And the pass is incomplete.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
Gain of 3. Third down coming.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back. He's going to throw for the first down. Looking to scramble now. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, Chris, that's a great example of why we see these college football coaches bringing in baseball coaches to teach these quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy? Make sure he doesn't get hurt. And that's exactly what he did on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and then pick up the first down.
Mark down at the 46-yard line. That's a first down for the offense.
This offense has been struggling, still scoreless, but on the move now with a 1st and 10. Quick throw caught on the left side. In the clear at the 25. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. The Sooners hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The offense eager to keep this drive going, but facing a 3rd and long from the 20 now. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. Throws a fastball, but it's intercepted. Can he take it all the way? Now the 40, the 30, at the 10. Touchdown, North Texas. Wow, what a play, a defensive score. For the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play. Any defender hurt.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick 6. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. 2nd down after that previous play.
Here we go.
Back to throw. It's Higgins. And he dumps it off to the tight end. But a huge collision blow delivered there by the linebacker.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. And he cannot hold on to the ball. That's going to bring up 4th down.
I like the call here. 3rd down and long. You know they're going to apply pressure. The screen game almost works, but you've got to complete the pass for your guy to have a chance to turn upfield. It's a missed opportunity there on 3rd down and long.
This will be down just on the other side of midfield. 1st down play call. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, that's the risk you take as a coach running this style of offense. And really, as a quarterback, you know that there's a chance you're going to get hit like that. And boy, did he get annihilated by this defense. I'm just happy that he got up and ready to play that next play.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. And the punt team now on to kick it away. Looking to flip the field here. And he gets it away, a directional kick with pretty good distance. And the punt will go out of bounds, taking the returner out of play. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete, brings up second down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
The QB throws his third pick of the day. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
The offensive coordinator's got to love this starting field position. And they'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. He bought some time, now lets it go. And it's incomplete. Might have heard some footsteps there over the middle. Now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you got to have to come up with and make a catch.
An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone.
42 Spider.
Try and muscle for the first down. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Just not a lot of room there on the RPO on 3rd down for the offense. Give the defense a lot of credit. They sat back initially, and then they overcommitted to stop that running game, and it worked out.
So on 4th down now, out comes the field goal unit. You missed it. Field goal, no good. A misfire there, but this has been a thoroughly dominating performance.
Well, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. And now you can see he's hanging his head. A poor kicker.
On the ground, it's Padrino. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. A quick throw out left, complete. Gets into space at the 50. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. Still searching for their first touchdown of the game, but on the move now. It's 1st and 10. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back.
Running back, the ball carrier. Tackle is made.
Okay, it's 3rd down after that run.
3rd down coming.
Jackrabbit.
Scanning the field, it's Higgins. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. This time, a completion. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. Handoff here from the shotgun. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. No gain there. This defense has been getting sliced up on the drive, but they push back that time, Kirk.
Yeah, kind of a bend but don't break mentality by this defense. They have been giving up some big chunks here on this drive, but let's see if a stop like this can give them a little bit of confidence here. Now try to pressure the quarterback on these upcoming plays.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Finds a man open on the right side downfield.
The pass on second
Well, they
down.
love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Gaucho. Gorilla. Gorilla. Tuna. Tuna. Awesome. Squirrel. Squirrel.
Shotgun formation here on third down. Off target and incomplete.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Still down by double digits in the third quarter. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. But it's incomplete. A 4th down stop. Turnover on downs.
Chris, I like the call here, going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that 1st down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the 1st down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop, and they get the ball back.
And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this call. 1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the 1st down.
Brings up second down.
Now it's 2nd down here. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Drop him back. Looking to throw for the 1st down. He's escaping the pocket now. Quick throw to the left side. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Gonna run it. It's Padrino. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. And he's got it again. Defense stops him short of the 1st down marker, and that'll do it for the 3rd quarter of play.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter. With the score, North Texas 35, Oklahoma 0.
A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. And they pick up the 1st on the ground. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. And he pulls in the catch. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
And the Sooners pick up enough yardage to get a 1st down. Looks right for a quick completion. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Well, you can tell that this play caller, the offensive coordinator, he's thinking about the future. He wants to see how his quarterback and how this offense wants to compete when this game's out of reach. He's going to be very happy with the result of this play.
And they tack on the extra point. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Oklahoma 7.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. North Texas's offense is back out there now. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. The back's got it. Fighting off the defender.
What a game for this offensive line of scrimmage. They've been able to enjoy really the tempo going their way because they've been able to run the football. This guy now has 98 yards rushing. A couple more, and he'll be in triple digits. What a great day for him.
Look at that, he's still going. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
You know, sometimes, Chris, we get caught up in the speed and the quickness, and obviously those are important assets to have as a running back. But what you just saw from this guy, and he's had a pretty good day, is his ability to break tackles in the open space. And he gets through those arm tackles. You can see what he's capable of doing after being able to shake free with the speed that he has.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now, the football placed exactly at midfield. They'll run it here. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Pitch to the back. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Finally brought down, but the option produces a big gain that time. That's great execution.
Well, you can just feel the home crowd standing on their feet when this running back had a chance to start to accelerate downfield. They know exactly what this guy is capable of doing and that he can flat out go.
Touchdown, Mean Green. And the route is on.
That's another touchdown for these guys. And they have had a day you can dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
Now the all-important extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Over the middle, but it's incomplete. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. That pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Off the RPO, caught to the right. The completion picks up about 8 yards, but sets up a 4th down play now.
Chris, give him some credit here. He's fighting to get to that 1st down, breaks the tackle, just comes up a little bit short of the 1st down.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Trying for a 4th down completion. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
That's a 1st down.
The Sooners come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Handoff to the back. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. From the shotgun, drops back. Pass falls incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. Snags a good throw. The completion gains about 6 yards, but now it's a fourth down call. The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the fourth quarter on a fourth down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
And that run produces a decent gain.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
The shotgun handoff here. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
He's brought down at the 35.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Back in motion now. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Chris, as you know, the reason this team has such a nice lead today is the day that this guy has had running the football. But that time, finally, the defense comes up with an answer for him.
They'll kick it away here. Oh, it landed at the 8-yard line, but a lucky bounce into the end zone for a touchback. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. Last possession, they were stopped on fourth down, but it didn't cost them anything. And they put together something here. Looking for some space. It's Padrino.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
And he lofts it toward the left sideline. It's picked off again, the fourth for this QB today. He's got some room and some blockers here. That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
Outstanding field position to begin this drive. They'll try the option play here. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Loss of 4. Third down coming up.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. Finding some room at the 25. And he's into the end zone, but there is a marker down, so hold everything. Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. It's third down for the offense. Here's the handoff. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And here comes the punter onto the field. looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. First down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The pocket breaking down. Cannot escape it. Down he goes.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big margin late in the game. And this defensive line is bringing the heat. They come up with another sack.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Ball handed off. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly.
And first down for the offense.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. The offense takes timeout with 26 seconds remaining. Here's the second down play. The catch is made. Brought down, but crosses midfield to the 46. The Sooners hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
At the 46-yard line.
And now the handoff. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Hey, where's that been the whole game? That's actually a nice run. It has been a tough day for this offense, but you know what? You love to see the offensive line and the running back still out there competing, trying to show the coaches that they're not worried about the score. They're going to go out and show their competitive spirit, and hopefully that'll help them down the road.
Come to the line for second down and very short now. To the air, it's Higgins. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this...
Here's a shot toward the end zone. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been...
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Intercepted in the end zone. Well, frankly, Kirk, we hope for games that are a little bit more suspenseful. This one got out of hand early, ended up being a rout.
That's putting it nicely, Chris, right? This was a complete blowout. A solid performance in all areas by this team. Their coaches should be proud of how they looked out there today.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.